Hi, welcome back. Uh, Today I'm going to talk about what's going on in the world. It's like I just can't ignore it, and I don't think anybody out there can ignore it either. We're seeing some very, very, very radical things going on in the world, and I'm a little bit concerned now. I always considered myself in the past a liberal, uh, really not affiliated with any specific party. I think as I get older, because I'm in my going to be 71 now, I think I've become a little bit more conservative in my views. Um, I think people, when they get older, they also are more set in their ways and have a different outlook on life. And supposedly, you're older, you're wiser. Um, so I was very upset. Actually, we've all seen the news about what's going on in the UK. And actually, I lived in the UK. I lived in Staines, right outside of London. Uh, when I was working overseas, we had an office in London as well. And I enjoyed it. It was nice. London was, pretty friendly. Um, but what I'm seeing now, I know that there was three young girls that were murdered by a 17-year-old migrant, and that triggered the situation in the UK. Uh, I saw the chief of police threatening U.S. citizens with if they were being posting on the internet any radical or extreme uh, mentions of what's going on, what they were posting that would be threatening to the UK. They said they were going to go after them, even if they were in the U.S., and arrest them and extradite them. Uh, I think that's a little bit far fetched. I don't think they'll be able to do it. I know that most of the the traffic about that is on X. Uh, I saw Elon Musk posting as well. Uh, Also, I saw, we've all seen what's happened in Bangladesh. The government was overthrown. The prime minister was exiled. And then now I believe there's a new government and somebody is back in power. But what I saw was it was really horrific. I couldn't believe it. The minority Hindus in Bangladesh were being persecuted by the Muslims, and some of the internet articles and the postings were really horrific. I mean, this is not good. This is definitely not good. Uh, I can't quite understand. I don't know what actually triggered it. I didn't read into it yet. I'm going to read into it more. Um, Hindu people are pretty passive, pretty nice. So we actually, right around the corner from where I live, we have a Hindu temple, and they have taekwondo lessons and very nice people. I've come across them. They have a supermarket also in the same area, and very, very nice people. I don't quite know what triggered this whole situation is in going on over there, but I know there were several hundred people during the transition when they overthrew the government, the protests of the students. There were some people that lost their lives as a result of this incident. I'm not sure. I know that the country itself is approximately 170 million population, and I believe it was like 30 million people are unemployed. And I think there was some proposal about them giving the unemployed government positions or something of the sort. So again, I need to go into a little bit deeper and find out exactly what was going on. Um, yeah, it's not good. The same thing I saw in Canada. Canada has become really extreme in some of the protests I've seen in Canada, in Toronto, and Montreal. You know, I have really no problem with people migrating to Western countries. That's fine. It's actually encouraged. People have always come from other countries to the West, in particular our country here. we have a not a good situation at our southern border, that's for sure. And the people who are in government right now surely aren't taking care of that southern border, especially with the vice president that was supposed to be the one who was the border czar, supposedly to take over and monitor and keep our borders safe. But that's hearsay. I'm not going to get into that. I really don't, want to go down that road right now. I just think that when people do come to a different country, they should, obviously they're going to be, whatever their religious belief is, that's fine. They can practice their religion with no repercussions of any sort. That's okay. They bring some of their culture with them. That's fine. But at the same time, I think they need to assimilate to and adjust to the country, the host country that they're migrating to. And it seems that when you have people that want to impose their culture or their religion onto the host country that they just migrated to, I think that's wrong. And especially if you do it in an aggressive and violent way, which we are seeing this now. I saw in the UK, it's talking about, it should be Sharia law. This is not the way to migrate to a country and think you're going to take over a country by imposing your will. And they even threaten, like the U.S. I've seen on the internet, and in Canada as well. And I don't think this is acceptable. So we need to address this. I don't know how, but it needs to be addressed, and it's not healthy. It's definitely not healthy. So I just wanted to touch on that subject lightly, and if you guys have any views or thoughts about this, I'd like to hear them. I really don't want to get so political, but it's something you can't even avoid anymore. It's thrown at us constantly. So I think it's something we need to discuss it openly, and hopefully we can resolve some of these issues. So again, any comments or thoughts that you have, please send them to me. I'll be happy to reply, and see you next time.